Okay, I wanted to take a minute to go over real quick. Well, actually, I'll try to go slow. Um, SKSE64 for Skyrim Special Edition. How to find out which version you're running, and at the same time check for anyone who may have just installed SKSE64 to see if they did it properly. And then I'll show you how to, for those who don't know, how to find out which version of Skyrim Special Edition they're running, both via the in-game menu and from the Steam library. So, without further ado, let's start off with Skyrim Special Edition by launching it here from our SKSE64 loader shortcut on the desktop, which of course is the proper way to load Skyrim if you have SKSE64 installed. You would not launch it the traditional way once you have SKSE64 installed. I've got about 520 some odd mods, so it still should load up fairly quickly, especially once we're on the main menu. Okay, so from the main menu, we're going to stop right here, and this is the best way to find out if you installed SKSE64 properly. So if someone asks you what version you have and you're having problems with SKSE64, and perhaps you came to one of the forums, Steam or Nexus or whatever the case may be, and they ask you, okay, so you just installed it and it's not working, or you're having a problem, you don't know what the problem is, maybe another mod that depends on it is not working, whatever the case may be, what version do you have? Well, if you don't know, then you may not even know if you installed it properly. So from this screen down in the lower left hand corner, you see the Bethesda Game Studios logo. What we're going to do is we're going to hit on our keyboard the tilde key, and for those of you that don't know which key that is, on the American keyboard, it's right below the escape key, just to the left of the one key, the number one key. You would hit that. It's called the tilde key, and you see what happened there? So right by the Bethesda logo, which I pointed out a moment ago, lower left-hand corner, you see the flashing cursor. Real simple. You're going to type in all one word, and that's going to be get SKSE version. And then you're going to hit enter. And there it is. SKSE64 version 2.0.17 release, runtime, and those are the numbers at the time of the recording of this video. They could be a different set of numbers by the time you view this video. But right now, in February of 2020, that is the current version. If that does not come up, or anything else comes up besides that, indicating any other text there than SKSE 64 version, whatever it is, release and runtime, if that's not there, you didn't install it properly, stop right there, go back, find the instructions, how to remove whatever you did properly, and reinstall it. And then, of course, it's also giving you the exact runtime. So we hit the tilde key again, and that's gone. And we come over here, hit continue, and just real quick, because this will only take a second to load, we'll just go ahead and demonstrate how you find out what version of the game you have. You might already be in the game, and while you're in the game, you want to know what version. Here we are. You're going to go to the same menu that you go to when you save, and that's over here in System, and down in the bottom left-hand corner. And by the way, System, that's where Quick Save, Save, Load, Mods, Settings, the MCM menu if you have that installed, all that going all the way down to Quit. Anyway, you see right there in the lower left-hand corner of that placard, there it is, 1.5.97.0.8, and it also gives you the SKSE version. Just a little something I wanted to point out. So let's quit, and let's just do one thing real quick in case you don't want to come and fire up your game and you already know your SKSE version, but you're not sure what version of the game you're running. You'll just go to Steam, you'll go to your library, and you'll go over here to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition, right here. Put your cursor on there, right-click it, and go down to Properties in that little drop-down menu. Click on that, and in this menu that pops up right here, you've got your general, your updates, your local files, your language, and your betas. You're going to click on Local Files. Then you're going to click on Browse Local Files. And this is the best way if you're not sure where your information is for Skyrim Special Edition, your exe files, and this is where you install SKSE64. This is the best way to get there if you don't know. And you know you're there again when you see this, these two exe files. And if you don't have these two exe files showing, if it just says Skyrim, and then what you want to do is go up here and view and make sure that you're on details. If you're not on details, you see, it's going to show you all kinds of crazy stuff, but it's not going to show you necessarily, and we won't mess with that. But anyway, so we can go to that exe file, we can click on Properties, we can go right here in the Details tab, and there it is, 1.5.97. Just another way. There's all, you know, you can do it from your, actually you should do it from here, because this is your game and the game that you're running. Right click on the Skyrim SE exe. The bottom is Properties. Go up to the, you got your tabs up here. You go to Details and Product Version. Okay, so that's it for this. See you guys the next time.